Show starts in 5 minutes.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Men, there's a drive-in movie full of juicy people. Wow! It's a trap! Help! It's Pick! We've had it, men.
A pleasant aroma for you, but not for mosquitoes. Pick is easy to use. Light it and forget it. Pick's aroma keeps mosquitoes, gnats, and sandflies away. Pick is the best protection for barbecues, fishing and camping trips, or just relaxing in the yard.
So if you don't want our company ever anywhere, just light Pick and see what I mean? Bye!
Pick is on sale at the refreshment stand now. Show starts in 2 minutes.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza, and I follow him anywhere.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza.
There are words men live by, words of strength, of wisdom, and of peace. We urge you to find the spiritual comfort and guidance we all so greatly need by attending your place of worship regularly.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
And now, on with the show.
Oh, there I am. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna get that right eventually. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to the movie quiz. I'm your host, Chris Mann Nelson. In just a few minutes, we're going to be embarking together on a Trivia Odyssey. 50 points of puzzles, questions, trivia, all kinds of fun stuff. Tonight is game 2 of season 13. Like I said, if you missed last week, we're going to be doing the chunks mini seasons over the summer. 3 games, 3 games, 3 games, and 3 games. 4 mini seasons. Tonight is game 2 of the overall season and game 2 of the first mini season. The theme that's emerging in this first mini season is self-reference. It's the TMQ has its head up its own ass era. We did 13 last week for 13, the 13th season. This week is the movie quiz. That is tonight's theme. We're gonna have various themes, various categories built off of that. So let's dive in. Let's just do it. Let's jump into in-game mode. Let's put this bad boy into in-game mode. I think I figured out the cause of what was caused. I don't want to jinx it, but I think I figured out why I was having all those computer issues in the last couple shows. So we'll see. Or I might just disappear for 5 minutes at a time again. All right, so let's jump into our first theme of tonight is who's the. So we've got the going off of the part of the movie quiz. Who's the? So I'm gonna give you an actor and the title character that they played, and they're gonna be the something or other, and you give me the character's name. Sometimes it could be just last name, first name, whatever. I don't generally not expecting you to be hyper specific for most of these. All right, so character's real name is going to be the answer for all of these. All right, here comes question number 1. Played by Harrison Ford, who is the fugitive? What is that character's name? Played by Harrison Ford, who is the fugitive? Also, congrats to the Oslo Condition for winning the Trivia League championship. All right, time is ticking down. It's actually just about up. All right, so the fugitive, the titular fugitive played by Harrison Ford, his name is Dr. Richard Kimball. Dr. Richard Kimball. And last week I asked you a question in the PG-13 round. It was about why The Fugitive was rated PG-13. That's 2 weeks in a row of fugitive, which means boom, baby, you're getting fugitived. I'm going to work the fugitive into it here. We got you find this man with the beard. You got the train, Tommy Lee up there. He's Harrison checking out the stupid little arm. That it's not stupid. I mean, it's like the experimental arm that he's when he breaks into the hospital. All right, so fugitive. That's it's gonna happen this season. For all, I think maybe the whole. Not just the mini season, maybe the whole season. Maybe each mini season will have its own thing, but the others will carry over. We'll see. All right. Question number 2, played by Robin Wright. Who is the Princess Bride? Played by Robin Wright. Who is the Princess Bride? What is that character's name? All right, so time is just about up for this question. So in The Princess Bride, that character is Buttercup. Princess Buttercup is is the name of that character. All right, question number 3. Played by Michael Keaton, who is the founder? Played by Michael Keaton, who is the founder? The CCH founder. All right, so the founder is about it's about the establishment of McDonald's. It's not, as one team put, it's not Ronald McDonald. He was involved. Ronald McDonald was involved in the early operations, but he took more of a front-facing role as the company progressed. The founder is not named McDonald. It's actually the guy who kind of stole it from the McDonald brothers. It's Ray Kroc. Ray Kroc is his name. All right, question number 4. Played by Mila Jovovich, who is the Fifth Element? Played by Mila Jovovich, who is the Fifth Element? All right, time is just about up for this one. This is one where spelling did not matter. Some people put her full name, if you will. It's Lilu, or if you put Lilu Multipass, Lilu Dallas Multipass, which is kind of funny because on the software that I use to and often fuck up to program the game, when you program the game, when it brings you to the page to upload the file, it shows a little GIF of Lilu holding up the multipass. All right, question number 5. Played by Adam Sandler, who is the wedding singer? Played by Adam Sandler, who is the wedding singer? And this is where we enter like a little subcategory here, where first name is actually okay. First name, last name, full name, any of it's fine, because I don't know, it's a comedy and they're often just referred to. This character's last name actually does get mentioned very pointedly at one point in the film, because Drew Barrymore's character is Julia. She's going to marry a guy named Gulia. She'll be Julia Gulia, but she envisions herself being Mrs. Julia Hart because she wants to marry Robbie Hart. Robbie Hart is the wedding singer. All right, we've got 3 questions left in this round, and this one definitely don't sweat the last name. First name is fine. Played by Steve Carell, who is the 40-year-old virgin. What is the 40-year-old virgin's name? First name is totally fine for this one. I see no answers yet. Everyone's racking their brains. Everyone's racking their brains trying to think of Steve Carell's name in that. And we'll tell you it is not Mr. Virgin. That would be funny though, if he was truly the 40-year-old virgin. It's just he's not a virgin. It's just that's his last name, and it's his 40th birthday. His last name is Stitzer, which nobody remembered. But a few teams remembered that his name is Andy. Andy Stitzer is the 40-year-old virgin. All right, question number 7, played by Jim Carrey. Who is the Mask? Played by Jim Carrey. Who is the Mask? Any combination of the name is fine on this one, too. I don't know why I hold comedies to a different standard, but I do. I feel like in comedies you hear the first name more. All right. So in the Mask, everyone who got it right did put his full name. Or no, a few people just put the first name. But he does have a pretty distinct last name, which is Ipkiss. He's Stanley Ipkiss. Stanley Ipkiss. All right, and now for the last one, going a little silly. It's decimal time. They're gonna be normal decimals though, boring decimals because they're gonna be quarters. I'm flipping the script on this one. And I'm asking you for the movie title for this one. For 1/4 point each, what titular thes are the following Leonardo DiCaprio characters? Jordan Belfort, Hugh Glass, Howard Hughes, and Philippe Bourbon. So it's a 1/4 point for each one of these. They are all thes, played by DiCaprio. Give me some time since there's 4 things to type here. So they whoever did it changed it, but someone put the beach, that he was the beach in the beach. All right, I've got plenty of them in, so I'm gonna do the timer. All right. So in this one, in these 4 movies, everyone did very solidly on this. Jordan Belfort is the Wolf of Wall Street. Hugh Glass is the Revenant. Howard Hughes is the Aviator. And Philippe Bourbon is the Man in the Iron Mask. And yes, he did pull double duty. He pulled double duty in that movie, but the King was not the Man in the Iron Mask. So that was not him. All right, so let's take a look at your scores here after 1 round. Yes, we got some decimals. They're very clean, but still nice to see. We got IMDb team with 1, Looney Tunes with 1.75, Chris the Curator with 2, Sly and the Family Stallone with 2.25, My Nipples Are Hard with 3 3/4, Sterling Cooper with 4, Everybody Hayes with 5 1/4, Old Man Screaming, and Avis and Bobo with 5 3/4, Powder from the movie Powder, A Powder Saga with 6, Marley's Chains with 7, and Han Still Solo, and your Trivia League champions, Helsinki Syndrome, on top of, oh, you guys flipped it. You used to be Helsinki Syndrome in the other game, and Oslo here. You switched, you flipped them. All right, so that brings us to our next round. Our next round is the picture round, and it is, there we go. It is, hang on. There we go. The picture round is movie quizzes. Movie quizzes is your round. It's all about game shows in movies. So you've actually got 10 here. You've got 10 instead of 8 tonight. So your 2 bonus, you got 2 bonus. We'll have a shorter puzzle round because we're shifting the points around, being a little more fluid with the points. All right, so just name these movies from their game show scenes. All right, I'm going to give you about 4 minutes to work on this, and best of luck, everyone. Okay, you got about 2 minutes left. You're just about halfway through your timer on the picture round. One minute warning, 1 minute left in this picture round. 1 minute to go. A little less now. I'm gonna hang out here in a little corner. All right, folks, we're coming up on time here. Time is just about to run out. All right, I didn't time it perfectly with the music like I wanted to, but let's see. Hang on, let me take the timer off of here. All right, so for this one. You had 10 movies in front of you that all are either about game shows or had a game show. They had game show scenes. Number one is all about a game show. It is quiz show about the quiz show Scandal. Number two, I'm happy some teams got this. This was a movie I was like obsessed with for some reason as a child. It was Stay Tuned with John Ritter and Pam Dauber. Number 3, of course, is Slumdog Millionaire. Number 4 is Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, George Clooney's first directorial effort, starring Sam Rockwell, based on the Chuck Barris pseudo memoir. Number 5, shout out to the teams that got this one. Also, this one was a particularly stupid one. This is Wheel of Fish, which is in UHF. This is it's Getty Watanabe hosting Wheel of Fish. Number, what are we on? 6 is that is the Griswold family winning Pig in the Poke, which gets them their European vacation. Number 7 is the dating game ripoff in Mallrats. Number 8 is the drug-induced fever dream of Ellen Burstyn in Requiem for a Dream. And number 9, that is Magnolia. And number 10 is a movie called Starter for 10. Starter for 10. It actually, that was a happenstance. Also, I didn't mean to put it at number 10. I just did. So yeah, quiz show. Stay tuned. Slumdog, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, UHF, European Vacation, Mallrats, Requiem for a Dream, Magnolia, and Starter for 10. All right, so let's keep it rolling into the lightning round, because the lightning round is it's sort of related to it kind of rolls out of that last category, and it's about quizzes. It's about game shows in movies, and it's what is an Alex Trebek cameo. So it's a lot of text. Holy shit. It's a lot when you really see it there. But basically, you're just going to be naming 4 movies. All right. So Alex Trebek showed up in numerous movies via archive footage of characters watching Jeopardy, like in Groundhog Day, tons of movies where they're watching Jeopardy. But he also acted in what 4 movies in the following cameos? 1, playing himself, hosting Jeopardy with Rosie Perez's character as a contestant. Her winnings are later wagered in a basketball game. Number 2, himself hosting Jeopardy in a video game world and deepening the title character's existential crisis. What is that movie? 3, himself, not hosting Jeopardy, but in a Robert Altman vignette, attending a choir performance with his mother. So what is that Robert Altman vignette movie? And number 4, the only one where he's not himself, as the voice of Agency Tape Recorder in a Leslie Nielsen espionage parody film. All right, so you've got these 4 movies that featured Trebek in them, in these cameos. I'm going to give you a minute and a half to think about this. Clock starts now. Good luck. Sorry, I was muted. You got roughly 30 seconds left. About 30 seconds left for this one. All right, friends, I'm going to start the timer. Where is it? There we go. 15 seconds on the clock. Send me those movies starring the late Alex Trebek. Alrighty, time is up on this one. Let's fade out the music there. So you had these 4 movies where Trebek's not just on a movie screen, that TV screen that somebody's walking by. He actually showed up on set. So as himself hosting Jeopardy, that movie is White Men Can't Jump with Rosie Perez. The The video game world, that was Free Guy. He shows up in Free Guy. The Altman movie is Shortcuts. I think that one 31% for all of the second three, the last three. And Spy Hard, not Naked Gun. It was the espionage film. Naked Gun's more of a hard-boiled detective spoof, I'd say, than an espionage. All right, so let's take a look at your scores and standings here at roughly the halfway point of the game. We got Luna Tunes with 2.55. How did that happen? Oh, now I'm confused. Now I truly don't get it. Sly and the Family Stallone with 3.05. Where now I don't understand these decimals. Something went weird. I screwed. Oh, that's what it was. It was 10 out of 8. All right, I'll have to regrade. That's what happened. That is it. I changed it to 10, but I forgot to it's the decimals of the picture round. So yep, decimals, I made them clean, but they still get weird. I'll figure it out. So what is it? It would be like half. Fuck, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll rescore it and I'll figure it all out. God damn it. I can't escape, but I love it. I will say for now, I love this because it's weird. I probably won't call out all the scores now because they're fucked. But okay, so let's just roll back in to the let's roll back into the main game and into the puzzle round. We're going back to the theming. We've left the quizzes, and now we're back at the. So this one's all about the movies that are like the blank movie, like the Super Mario, which are like everything is that now. The Super Mario Brothers movie. I'm trying to think of one that's not in the round. It's older, but the Rugrats movie. So like those. So what I've done is I've taken the middle part of the actual descriptive part of the movie and described it in a different way. So you just have to fill that in. So like, for example, it's more circuitous than that. But if I said like the video game that came with came with NES, blah, blah, I describe something or describe another way that that word could be described, and you just give me that word, or you could say the blank movie. All right, so, and there's only 6 of them here. All right, because I had the 10. I had put 10. I thought it was cool to put 10 in the picture round, and it got all silly. All right. The foam packing material shape, patented by Robert Holden in 1965 and later sold to Dow Chemical movie from 2015. Fill in that blank. The foam packing material shape, patented by Robert Holden in 1965 and later sold to Dow Chemical movie 2015. And yeah, I don't want to rob. I'm not going to rob anybody of their points, but it is better this way to have the decimals be classic garbage while we're playing. All right, so this one, that foam packing shape is Peanuts. Packing Peanuts. The Peanuts movie is your answer here. All right, question number 2. The digital pictogram developed in part by Shigetaka Kurita in the late 90s movie, 2017. The digital pictogram developed in part by Shigetaka Kurita in the late 90s movie, 2017. And yeah, you can type either, or you could just type the one word that's been overcomplicated. I also can't believe this movie is 8 years ago now. If you asked me, I would have sworn that it was much more recent. All right, so that digital pictogram developed by that man in Japan is an emoji. It's the Emoji Movie from 2017. Good Lord. It's been almost a decade of the Emoji Movie. All right, question number 3. The Ashley Wallace and Orenthal James movie, 2007. The Ashley Wallace and Orenthal James movie, 2007. Yep. Famous last words. Famous last words. All right. So Ashley Wallace and Orenthal James, they all share a last name. Orenthal James, better known as OJ. Speaking of the Naked Gun, they are all Simpsons. The Simpsons movie, 2007. All right, we're halfway through our shortened puzzle round here. Question number 4. The Toy Hall of Fame inductee whose name means play well in Danish movie, 2014. The Toy Hall of Fame inductee whose name means play well in Danish movie, 2014. All right, so time is up for this one. Everybody who submitted got this one right. That Danish toy is a Lego. That's Lego, the Lego movie. I almost did a version of this that was all just toys and digital stuff, but I fell one short, surprisingly. All right, question number 5. The second U.S. president to be assassinated movie, 2024. The second U.S. president to be assassinated movie, 2024. All right, so this president, he was the 20th president. His assassination gave way to Chester A. Arthur, which, as you all know from Die Hard with a Vengeance, he was the 21st. He was 21 out of 42. But the president who was assassinated second is Garfield. The Garfield movie is your answer. All right, and your final question of this round, the Cassowary, Emu, and Lammergeier movie, 2016. The Cassowary, Emu, and Lammergeier movie, 2016. Alrighty, so time is just about running out for this one. Cassowary, emu, and lammergeier. Yes, they are all birds. They are big for the most part, but it's not big bird. It's not just bird. These are aggressive birds. These birds are actively aggressive, and they are angry. They are angry birds. The Angry Birds movie is your answer. All right, so let's roll straight on into our double points round. The double points round tonight. It's not going to be the it's not going to be the two truths and a lie style. It's going to be typing for 1 point each. So I'll give you a little extra time on all these. And it's all about movies about making other movies. So we've had those, we've had quizzes. Now it's time for movies. We got movies about other movies. So I'm going to show you a still from a movie that features actors representing making an already existing real world movie. So for 1 point, you name the movie that you're seeing, and for the other point, you name the movie that they're making, the other real movie. All right. So for 1 point, here's your first one. For 1 point each, name this movie and the movie it's about. So we got a visual double points round. A little different. We used to do stuff like this more. All right, let's start that time. Start that timer, Slimer. All right, so in this scene, you've got Lisa Marie, and I don't know this guy's name, but they're playing Vampira, the one who sued Elvira, and Tor Johnson. It's Ed Wood, and they are replicating Plan 9. Ed Wood and Plan 9 from Outer Space are your two movies. All right, here comes number 2. Name this movie and the movie it's about. Make it bigger so you can see. All righty, starting that time. I got a good amount of answers in, so let's roll. I also realized I didn't do the double down option last week, so I guess I can't really do it for the rest of this mini season. But I'll bring it back for the next mini season. Is going to be Multiplex of Madness style, because I'll actually have time to write it, because there'll be a little break in between. But then I'll bring the double down back. All right, so this movie starring Ian McKellen as James Whale is Gods and Monsters, and right here they're making The Bride of Frankenstein. Bride of Frankenstein and Gods and Monsters. All right, question number 3 for 1 point each. Name this movie and the movie it's about. I saw this movie. I saw this in theaters, in like an art house somewhere in Bergen County, I think, back in 2001. I want to say this movie came out. I saw it, and I haven't seen it since, but I remember really liking it quite a bit. All right, so time is just about up. So this movie is called Shadow of the Vampire, and it is a fictional retelling of the making of Nosferatu, the original Nosferatu. That's Willem Dafoe as Max Schreck over there. That's Willem Dafoe, and he's also in the Robert Eggers Nosferatu. So he cannot escape the gravity of Nosferatu, Willem Dafoe. All right, question number 4 for 1 point each. Name this movie and the movie it's about. All right. I'm starting it. I'm going for it. Good amount of teams knew this, knew both of these. No. Was Eddie Murphy nominated for this? I know he was nominated for Dreamgirls, but I feel like he got some recognition for this too. This is him playing Rudy Ray Moore, who later went on to found the furniture company Rudy Ray Moore and Flanagan. And Dolomite is my name is the name of the movie, the new movie, the movie about Dolomite. So this one they're the most similar here, most overlap of titles. All right, we're halfway through this round. Here comes your fifth picture. Okay, he got a Golden Globe nomination. I knew that something. All righty, got a good amount of answers in. Got the majority of them in. So let's go with that timer. All right, so on here, up on this fake rooftop, you've got the Franco brothers. Also, I know James Franco. I think Dave Franco is fine, but James Franco, and they are playing Greg Sestero and Tommy Wiseau in The Disaster Artist about the making of The Room. This is the Oheimark scene. Amazing. All right, question number 6. For 1 point each. Name this movie and the movie it's about. Or it's not. This one's not about this movie specifically, but it's not just about this movie. But this is them making that movie. So I'm trying to even figure out how the math of that picture round that I messed up works. If it's 10 out of 8, how does that even work? That's insane. Does that give you too many points or not enough points? I'm gonna have to go in. Thank goodness this is a boutique program, and I only have to go. This is a boutique movie quiz. I've only got to go through about 10 sets of answers. All right, so this movie, that's RDJ playing Charlie Chaplin, and that is him recreating Chaplin making The Great Dictator. Look at that, neck and neck there, 54% each. All right, here comes, we got 2 more. Here comes your next one, number 7. All righty, let's do it. After this round's over, if you can think of any other examples that fit this, like, I'm trying to think if there are any others that I missed, like notable ones. A movie where they're making, obviously there's a ton of movies about making a movie, like a fictional movie, but movies about the making of a specific movie. This specific movie that they're making is Psycho, and the movie about, it's more about his life, I guess. I can't remember if it focuses specifically on Psycho, but it's Hitchcock. There were like a couple of Hitchcock movies that came out at the same time. They got that Armageddon, Deep Impact, Bugs Life and Ants thing going on with the Hitchcock movies. All right, and your final picture, name this movie and the movie that it's about. All right, so everyone who submitted got this one right. This is Saving Mr. Banks, which is about Mary Poppins. Saving Mr. Banks and Mary Poppins. All right, so let's take a look at your scores and standings here as we head into the post-credits blitz. We got these wild decimals here. Sly and the Family Stallone with 3.05. Everybody Hayes 7.65. My Nipples Are Hard 9.75. Looney Tunes 12.55. Chris the Curator with 22. Oldman Screaming with 22.35. Sterling Cooper with 24.2. 28.15 for Avis and Bobo. Powder has 34.4. Marley's Chains has 34.8. Helsinki has 35.8. And Han Still Solo has 40.2. All right. So, yeah, shout out Nipples. Nipples is the new test. All right. So that brings us to our post-credits blitz. Pretty straightforward. I think you're all regulars here. You know how it works. But in case there's anybody new, I've got 3 sets of questions for you. They're related. Each set has 2 related questions. One is a little easier in my opinion, and it's worth 1. The other one I've deemed a little harder, and it's worth 2. You pick the one that you want to answer. You answer that, and if you get it right, you get as many points as the one that you the value that you answered. All right. So our this one's all about deadly game shows. We're going back to the world of game shows for this one, but it's all deadly competitions. All right. These aren't quizzes. I guess it doesn't technically fit the theme, but they are games. All right. So name the author who wrote the dystopian trilogy of Hunger Games books and also co-wrote their movie adaptations. That's for 1 point. Or name the Japanese movie from 2000 that she's been accused of ripping off for the Hunger Games. See, do I cut off the... No, that's fine. All right. Hang on 1 second. All right. So the author of the Hunger Games, her name is Suzanne Collins, and she's been accused of ripping off Battle Royale. Battle Royale is the movie that everyone says is the Hunger Games is Battle Royale-esque. All right. Question number 2. Name the star of multiple action franchises who played Machine Gun Joe Viterbo in the original Death Race 2000 for 1 point, or name the co-star of multiple entries in the Fast and Furious franchise who played Machine Gun Joe in the 2008 remake Death Race. They dropped the 2000 because it was 2008. They should have just gone with it. They should have gone Conan style. Conan kept doing in the year 2000. All right. So that star of multiple action franchises who was in Death Race 2000. He's starred in Rambo and The Expendables. It's Stallone. And the 2-pointer, though, few teams, some of them changed it, I see, but a few teams went with Statham because he is in Death Race and he is in multiple Fast and Furiouses, but he's not Machine Gun Joe. Tyrese is Tyrese Gibson is Machine Gun Joe in the remake. Nobody knew or nobody went for Stallone. But yeah, he's in the original Roger Corman Death Race 2000. All right, and your final set of questions for tonight. Name the real state governed by Jesse Ventura, who is Arnold Schwarzenegger's fellow contestant in The Running Man. That's for 1 point. Or name the real game show hosted by the actor who played the MC of The Running Man. So for the second one, so I'm looking for a state for the first one, if you answer that one, or I'm looking for a real game show, not the host, but the one that was hosted by the actor and game show host who was in Running Man. It's wild how many movies Arnold and Jesse Ventura were in, and then they both went on to become governors. All right. So the state where Jesse the Body Ventura was governor was the state of Minnesota. And the MC in Running Man was played by Richard Dawson, host of The Feud, Family Feud. Australian pervert Richard Dawson had to kiss everybody, including he made my aunt, who was a nun, had to she couldn't go on Family Feud because she wouldn't kiss Richard Dawson, and they wouldn't let her on unless he kissed her. So me too. Hashtag me too. Cancel Richard Dawson. All right, so that brings us to the end. That is the end of our game tonight. Oh, it ended up very close. It ended up super close. Let's see. I'll gotta reconfigure the math on whatever I did with that. And we'll see where it shakes out. We've got Everybody Hayes with I don't know if they're still playing. 7.65. My Nipples Are Hard, 9.75. Luna Tunes, 13.55. Sterling Cooper with 25.2. Old Men Screaming with 25.35. Chris the Curator with 26. Avis and Bobo with 32.15. Powder with 39.4. Marley's Chains with 39.8. Helsinki with 41.8. And at least for now, we'll see what happens. But only 0.4 ahead of them taking the game is Hans Still Solo with 42.2. All right. So I don't know if that will stand. It might switch. You might fluctuate a little. But that's where you are as of right now in this crazy mixed up leaderboard. All right, gang. So that's it for this week's quiz. Next week, the 18th, will be the end of part 1. Whoever is highest in the standings for the end of over these 3 games, they will get the Yaddle card, which you can cash in your Yaddle card in the finale in the fall. All right, so it's just me going on pure points for these. That'll be the finale next week, and then a couple weeks off because of the July 4th holiday. But part 2 will pick up second week of July. But we'll be here next week for the season 13 part 1 finale. Have an excellent week. Watch some movies and McClunky, my friends.